welcome. Did you know that by simply changing or shifting your focus or your awareness towards you will dramatically and drastically change your life? Make a comment if you didn't know that. How does this actually work? It works in ways that you can't even imagine. We can't even fathom the ways that this can impact us in. By simply focusing your attention to yourself, and I'm going to tell you how later on, how you can do this, how you can shift this so you can have everything that you've ever wanted in your life, including money, love, health, happiness, joy. It doesn't matter what it is. And you know what? It's something that you're not even going to have to work for. Meaning you don't have to put a lot of effort into it. Why? Because it is your natural state. It is who you really are. Who you really are, I've said it numerous times, is abundance itself. It's life itself. Okay? So, what do? What do you do every day? You're constantly thinking of others. You're constantly thinking of, what you need to do, or how you're going to pay your bills, or so-and-so did this to me, so-and-so did that to me, and so on and so on. And then you have a conversation with, your friends or your relatives, and what really happens? You fall into the same loop. Why? Because now you started talking about somebody else, right? Maybe somebody, didn't make you, happy, or somebody, kind of, pissed in your cornflakes, excuse my language, or something like that, right? So our attention keeps going somewhere else. Now, what do you need to do? You need to bring that focus right back to you. Why? Because the minute you bring that attention and that focus back to you, the world becomes literally your playground. And it has nothing to do with magic. It has everything to do with energy. Okay? Because like I've said many times before, what you focus on, the universe picks up and gives it right back to you in a, energetic way. Okay? Because the universe, again, understands frequency. It understands vibration. So, when you think about something or someone, know this, that you are directing your focus, your attention to them, and you are giving them power. Regardless if you are thinking, in a good way or maybe in a bad way towards somebody, you are still giving them power. They have the edge over you now because you are simply giving them power. I'm talking about especially if it's something that somebody made you upset about, right? And now you're thinking about them and it's constantly in your mind. You are making that scenario and that situation even worse for yourself and for others involved because you keep feeding it with this energy that now you've just amplified. So, what do? As of right now, okay, start by doing this. Shift your awareness towards your body. Why your body? Your body is actually the anchor that keeps you anchored into this physical reality. Your soul, if you want to call it that, but I call it a piece of who you really are, okay, is inhabiting this body, which is a vehicle. It's a vehicle for you to experience this 3D world. Okay? So, you shift your focus. Where do you shift it to? Right now, bring it to your body. It doesn't have to be on the inside or outside, just generally put it on your body. The minute you do this, okay, your attention will automatically go towards the inside as well. So focus on your body. That keeps you anchored. Now, the minute you focus on your body, what happens next? You are feeding it energy. You are pumping it with energy that you are not even realizing. Some of you maybe are, some of you maybe are not. Most of you probably are not. Okay? So, by doing so, guess what happens? The universe shifts its attention as well and directs it towards you. Now, when you keep your focus, when you keep your attention on your body, naturally your frequency and vibration is going to raise. It's going to rise, I should say. So, now what happens by doing that? You are going constantly at a higher and higher and higher frequency, higher and higher and higher level. And as a result, you automatically will have whatever it is that you were trying to manifest and more. And when I say and more, because the universe always gives you, okay, what your frequency is at. And just because you can't think of something doesn't mean that it can't happen. If it's in the same frequency, same vibration, let's say you want money, right? You are in that frequency right now. Just by raising your vibration, you are in the frequency of money. Let's say you want health. Just by you focusing on your body, first of all, your body, your cells will feel so rejuvenated just by you directing your energy towards them. You don't even have to see them healthy. You don't even have to do any of that. Just by you focusing your attention on them, okay, they will glorify you. They're going to be so happy that you did it. Because yes, every cell is actually alive. And I've said that, and you know that as well. So, just by simply doing that, finances are going to improve. Your health is going to improve. Your friendships are going to improve. Your relationships in general with other people are going to drastically improve. Okay? Then you're going to have the bonuses, like I said, stuff that you didn't expect. Things like that are going to start coming in. Why is this? Because you simply focus on your body. So, now, I'm going to give you the little trick that I was telling you, okay, earlier. The best way to, let's say you want to manifest something, okay, and you are using this, you're using the, you're paying attention to your body, for example. I want you to do this. Look at yourself, okay, from a third person's perspective. Somebody else. So let's say you are looking at yourself from another person's perspective, right? How are you acting? How do you look? Obviously, you know how you look because you've seen yourself in the mirrors, right? So how do you look? How do you act? How are you dressed right now? What kind of emotions do you have? Are you appearing happy? Are you appearing angry? Are you appearing sad? What emotional state are you in? Okay? Remember, you're not looking at it from your eyes. You're looking at it as an outsider, somebody that is looking at you. Okay? So, by doing so, you observe yourself, and then what do? If you want to change something, let's say you want money, and you want a lot of it, then what do? You see yourself from that person's perspective, so you're looking at yourself having money, right? You see yourself maybe, with fancy cars, big homes, big checkbooks, whatever the case might be. Or maybe you're just going out and you're spending money and you say, hey, look at this guy, like he's got a lot of money, or look at her, she's got so much money, right? It doesn't take much. It takes your imagination And when you put your imagination to work, trust me, it becomes reality. Why? Because I've said it many times before as well. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real, quote unquote, and what you are creating in your mind. So whatever it is that you are creating in your mind automatically becomes reality. Your subconscious mind accepts it, okay? And as a result, it vibrates that frequency to the universe. The universe picks it up and gives you more and more and more of the same. The same thing applies, let's say, if you're not feeling good. And let's say, try it out. Let's say you have a headache right now. For argument's sake. See yourself from a different person's perspective. See yourself, right, having that headache. And now just see you as, the third person going up and massaging the self that you are, right? You're massaging the piece where your head is. And then go even further and energetically see your hand going right through the head, right? And taking that spot, or whatever spot hurts, right? And pulling it out. Energetically, you can visualize this, right? Some of you can't visualize it. Then in that case, you are to feel it. What would it feel like if you could put your hand into your head and pull that pain out? All it takes is imagination, okay? And all it takes is for you to shift your awareness towards you and watch what kind of magical things will happen. And on that note, love and light. No matter what you do, be the greatest you. Always shine bright. And don't forget, memberships, videos. I'm pumping quite a few videos almost every day right now. And a lot of them have to do with a lot of energy work. So make sure to look at those with the energy. Love and light. Thank you for stopping by. Bye for now.